What is going on, guys? Mortal T here, and welcome back to some Ark on the island map. And I'm going to be showcasing the dinos that have come in the recent updates, but I haven't covered them. But I'm going to cover them right now in this video. And as you can see, I've got all four of them here. The Allosaurus, or Allosaurus, I don't know how you pronounce it. Got the Tapejara, I think it's pronounced, but I call it a tape jar. And we got the Pelagonus, which I'm just going to call a Pelican. And the little guy I got in my hand, I cannot pronounce his proper name. I'm just going to call him an Archie, even though its name is really long and really difficult to think. But it literally, when you walk up to it, it just says A-R-C-H-A, so Arch A basically, but Archie, that's what I'm going to call it. So yeah, we've got all four of them really quick. And guys, if you noticed, we have got a recent update. It's just a bug fix. It's nothing major. It was only like just over 300 megabytes. And just to quickly go over it, the update only updated two things. Only fixed two things. It supposedly fixed these guys spawning in the red forest biome. And this is actually after the update. And to be fair, I haven't actually seen any spawn. Also, to be fair, I haven't really looked for them. I spawned these in just to give you guys a good show, and yeah. But no, I haven't seen any spawn in, but apparently that is what it's fixed. And the other thing they fixed was apparently crashes that were happening on Scorched Earth. They're the only two things I have fixed. For some unknown reason, only them two things, nothing else, because there is a lot of other things that really need fixing. I know on my normal centre map there's a couple of things that need fixing there because they've messed things up for me and I cannot build or whatever. So yeah, but anyway, on to the actual stuff I was meant to be playing. So yeah, we got four things. We got this guy, the Allosaurus, pretty darn cool. It is between a T-Rex and a Carno, bigger than a Carno, smaller than a T-Rex, but these guys can hunt. These guys hunt in packs, so we got a better chance, because even the Carnos or Rexes do not hunt in packs, and you can get alphas of these, of what I know. Spawning wise, I have not seen any spawn on the island map whatsoever. I've been around a couple of places, have not seen any spawn. Even been to the Carno Island, because I thought logically Carno Island, a guy like this, surely it would spawn on Carno Island, but absolutely nothing. Don't know why, just weird. These guys are really cool. I have pumped quite a lot of stats on these. I've pumped its speed for I don't know why, but for every dino I always pump its speed, because I always think it's too slow and I should always have more speed. But yeah, these guys are pretty good. Just like a normal dino, has its bite, doesn't have a roar, doesn't have a second attack, just has a bite. So that's really it. But it looks really cool. It's nice to have a dino in between a Carno and a T-Rex, because you might be at the level where you can tame a Carno, and you've tamed a Carno, but they are a bit boring. Carnos are, they don't look that good, and you thought, I wish there's something in between a Rex and a Carno, so I can go for that instead of the Rex, because I am not high enough level to get it on, so on and so forth. And this is a really cool guy, got really cool colours and textures. It just looks really good. Now, the other things that probably have spawning issues, well, all of them really, every single one of them, but I can tell you the Tapejara, I have seen spawns on here, and also the Pelagonus, I've also seen spawns. But let's go for the Pelagonus, let's ride it. I really like these guys, and I have got the settings turned up on my server, as I always say, but even though these guys are fast, I really like them, but on water, you'll see, these guys are super ridiculous. Look at this. I haven't pumped any stats into oxygen or anything. These guys are super fast on the water, and that's not even sprint. If I sprint, that's sprint. I can't control it. It's like, yeah, that's sprint. But it's a really cool feature where you can land on the water. You don't even have to press A or anything. If you just get near water, it'll automatically land, and if you get off water, it'll automatically fly, which is absolutely super amazing. We've got a little waterfall here, so woo! And there we go, and we fly. pretty darn cool, if I do say so myself. I don't know any uses for these. Maybe if you pumped a lot of speed, I reckon you'd get a lot of speed out of them. And as I've just shown you, if you pump a lot of oxygen, if you're if you just want to go racing, these would be very good for racing, because these are just stupid wicked fast. So yeah, otherwise the stats aren't too brilliant. 6,000 health. I don't think I've pumped anything on this guy apart from a bit of melee damage. Maybe a bit of speed, I can't exactly tell, but this was a 150. I always spawn in 150s, I don't know why, I just do. Yeah, nothing major on the stats. Weight. So if you had settings like mine, if you could boost the weight up on these and just boost the movement speed, I reckon you could probably replace a Pteranodon or something. Yeah, but a really cool feature where you can land on water. So yeah, that's that one covered. Now, the Tapajara. These are really cool. These are just like a Pteranodon, but they have got some cool, wicked mechanics to them. As you can see, I can turn on the spot without moving whatsoever. That is absolutely amazing. You don't get dinos, really, that can turn on the spot, especially not flyers. Fair enough, you got the scorpion that can turn on the spot. You got the mantis in the scorched earth that can turn on the spot. Really cool, but flying wise, there is no creature that can turn on the spot. So this is a really cool addition to it, that you can manage just to turn. Unfortunately, these guys aren't very fast. Now, I look at its stats. I have pumped its movement speed quite a lot, and for some reason, it still feels slow. I don't know why. I think a Pteranodon with this much speed would be really fast, but this seems to be just slow. I don't know why. But yeah, it hasn't got a spin attack, spin maneuver, or nothing like the Pteranodon. It's just got a normal bite. It has got a pick up, but I'm guessing it just picks up what a Pteranodon can pick up, which is nothing really big. Dillos, dodos, stuff like that. Really small creatures. But you can fly backwards, which is an amazing mechanic. Another amazing thing you can do. Fly backwards, which is absolutely cool. Fly straight up, and if you hold the right thumbstick down, it actually just goes down, straight down, without looking down or nothing. It just goes straight down. I thought they would have added the feature if you held the left thumbstick in, it'll go straight up, but it doesn't, and I don't know why that's not a thing. I thought it would be, but it's only got that. You can't do nothing else with any of the buttons apart from that. But really cool to spin around in one spot, just looking around without having to move. And another cool feature that they've added, which is actually really darn cool, is that you no longer have to land on the ground. If you're in the red forest biome, boom, we land on the side of a tree, and this is darn cool. A bit disorientating, and you cannot turn all the way around to look at the ground, which is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, that's really cool how you can do that. Another cool thing with the saddle, you can actually have 3 people on this saddle. So this is good for like PvP. You no longer have to pick people up in your claws. You got one at the back, one at the front, and one in the middle. And you can actually choose where you sit, or you used to be able to. I know you can choose where you sit. So you can even enable public seating, so other people can get on it. So yeah, really cool little feature. One person on the back who has a rocket launcher or something can shoot at a base, blow it all open, or even with grenades or C4. If you can get close enough, absolutely awesome. Guy at the front as well, just for protection, and the guy who is actually flying, absolutely awesome. So last but not least is the little Archie, as I call them. Now, these guys are really... It's a cool idea what they've done. It gives you the ability to float. Because look, I'm literally just floating. I'm not touching the ground, nothing. You can go forward, go backwards. Oh, let me jump again. You can go backwards. But for some reason, they don't seem to lose height. Not very fast. If they do lose height, they don't lose it very quick. And also, you can actually have one of these in your hands while you are flying, which It looks rather odd, to be fair, but look, it's like I don't even know what to call that. It's just I don't know. It's just a bit weird. If you could get like a yellow or gold one of these, I'm gonna turn out like a real geek here. But Harry Potter wise, on one of the front covers that I had, it had the Phoenix. And if you could get a red or gold one of these, it looked like a phoenix and looked like an amazing little creature that you could have. I wonder if you could dye these gold or yellow with a bit of orange splashed into the tail and the wings, it would look absolutely amazing. But yeah, let's not get into my geekiness. So I'm going to go up here and show you how this thing actually works. So let's land right higher and let's get off. Oh, see, now I'm floating already, and you can change directions, and I don't know if you look down it makes any difference, but yeah, see, I'm trying to actually land, and there's no like up or down button to make it land, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I literally have to throw it just to land. Super annoying. But let's whistle follow for this guy, and we are going to, where is it? There we are. We are going to fly, or float, not fly, all the way back to base. So here we go. We are flying. Right, the stats for these guys, I have pumped some movement speed because I thought maybe movement speed might get it a bit faster, but I'm pretty sure the movement speed just affects how fast it follows you, to be perfectly honest with you. It doesn't, I don't think it affects anything to do with how fast you move in the air while floating. As you can see, I'm moving pretty darn slow. Another thing about this, you can actually turn all the way around, 360. Another cool feature, so you can select which direction you want to go in. Just take a couple of seconds to choose, but it does catch up in the end. So, really cool dinos that they've added. Definitely really cool dinos. Some amazing features to the new ones. But that is going to be it, guys. I've showcased all the new dinos, and I'm trying to get these videos short as possible, but cover everything as possible. So I hope you guys really enjoy all these new dinos, because I definitely know I will be enjoying some of these. So guys, if you like the video, don't forget to show that like button, who's boss, by punching it in the face. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button. So that is it, guys. I am Mortal T, and I am out.